last we had left off, you guys had finished your mission to capture the underground drug lord, dragging his unconscious body back and getting your pay for that. Nothing really much happened in our last episode. You did a little bit of shopping, buying a little bit of new equipment, some ammo. That was mostly what we did last time, aside from doing a small strike mission to just take out a small known location of some ne'er-do-wells doing some sort of crime somewhere. Small, just little filler, combat mission, quick buck sort of thing. Finishing that up, you went back to the Starfinder Society, got your next paycheck from that, and had decided on accepting a patrol mission in the space surrounding Absalom Station for, pirates, any sort of smuggling, anything you could find like that. Just keep the immediate area safe. Once your ship is finished being refitted in 2 days from now. And that is where we left off and where we will pick up back again here now. So, what would you guys like to do? You got some money, you got 2 days before your ship's ready, you can go out on this mission. What's the plan?
One of those days I would like to spend moving one of our ship cannons, unlinking it and moving it to the turret position. So two of us can shoot instead of just one.
Right. If it's still in repair, you can go ahead and send in if we're just moving.
No. Yeah, I'll just have them do that. Send in a request for that.
Because it's not going to take too long for the team that's like refitting this thing to just do that. It'll take
Yeah.
You got money, you can do some shopping. Everybody else did some shopping last week. I figured you might want to catch up on some of that if you so desire.
Looking for something right now. Give me a second. Actually, I am going to buy something. I would like to buy a heavy bipod for my sniper rifle.
Give me details on that real quick.
So it's from the Starfinder Armory, page 58, price 700, bulk L, level 2. Reduce the total penalty by 2 or by 1 with a heavy weapon. In addition, a stabilized heavy bipod reduces the minimum strength score required to fire a heavy weapon without a penalty by 2. So basically, my range penalty overall is reduced by 2. Like if I'm shooting outside of my range or like any other penalty that I gain from attacks with this weapon.
And where's it? Just from Armory?
Yeah, Starfinder Armory, page 58.
Whoa. Audio went crazy there for a sec. Hey, Obi, I'm getting a lot of background noise from you out of nowhere.
Did that fix it?
No, you're not on your normal mic, it sounds like.
How now?
Still sounds a bit rough when I'm not getting the background. Alright, so you're just buying that bipod and that's it?
Yeah, for now. If I need anything else, we can talk about it later offline.
Yeah, how's your ammo sitch? Just...
Oh, is that one of the spare ones?
Batteries, so I'm just kind of waiting for that ship to get repaired and then recharge.
Gotcha.
You know what? I will pick up one extra battery.
Alright, go ahead and drop for that.
Yep.
And don't you have a regular pistol too? That takes bullets?
I have both. No, actually, I have an Azimuth laser pistol, blah, 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 and a pulse caster. Both of them take.
So you got rid of your.
I never had a space clock. That was Jumpstart.
Full energy then, huh?
Yeah, so far.
All right.
We'll get it back up later, but that's later.
So, anybody else got anything else? Everybody else is muted at the moment, so. Yeah, it's better.
I might have some shopping, but I'm just kind of looking around
All right.
at the book.
Yeah, I figure we can handle some shopping stuff offline if we need to.
Yeah.
Just text you about it.
That's, first day. Is that going to be you just want to speed through both days, call it done, and
I'm good with that.
because you also have the opportunity for some downtime activities if you like, or just move past.
There was one.
Yeah, I think if anything, I'm just gonna pick up some batteries.
All right.
Oh, and there was one thing. Don't show me this again. Drill.
You looking at something right now?
Oh, never mind. It's a non-gunner position, so never mind. I'm good.
All right. Then in that case, you get done. You get your ship back, delivered to the bay where it's been kept, the Starfinder docks, and you notice there's these two new segments on the side that are nice and shiny with no rust compared to the rest of it. That's got some weathering and some scorch marks and a little bit of rust here and there. But these nice two just shiny compartments now locked into the side of it.
Very nice.
Which I've already showed you what the new interior looks like, but you get your new interior with the new science lab and little weapon storage training area.
Sweet. Yeah, I would like to recharge all my batteries in that training area for sure.
It'll still take a little bit of time, but you can go ahead and plug those in and start that flight. Okay, I got him back. I'll be there. Just a second. There we go. All right. So you guys are in your new ship. Oh, not new ship, but recently updated ship, and are about to start departing. So, if I remember correctly, Terry's our primary pilot, and he's flying us out of here, right? No comments? Guess we'll just put Terry in that pilot seat then. Not even going to set up jobs.
Sorry, it's filed on me, and it's making it hard to reach buttons.
So, yeah, you're our primary pilot, right, Terry?
Absolutely.
Let's see those fantastic rolls of yours, avoid, any wreckage out here in space, right?
Terry kind of looks at the controls and goes, I like guns more. Jumpstart, are you sure you want me touching these controls? You kind of got snippy with me last time I attempted. Are you awake?
Hello?
Oh.
All right, I'm assuming at this point he's probably start just firing everything up. She still belches a little bit of smoke, but
I am going to convert my station to another gunnery station and connect to the turret.
So you just basically open up a different application on your little computer.
Yep, pretty much.
There.
Just gonna click. I am now in a gunnery application. Yes.
Right. So for if we do get into combat, the question is, who is taking the forward arc and who is taking the turret?
Turret. Called it first. He's not here. Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah,
So,
forward gun is yours.
four-gun
I have
plan,
the turret.
And I got engineering.
Cool.
Cassie has insulting.
Cassie is useless in flying.
No,
We
actually,
determined
you can
this.
actually insult them or like give us compliments to make us shoot better. Actually, so
that's actually a mechanic. Yes.
Oh, I can insult you. That's part of the deal.
Say what?
I can insult
Actually,
you,
no.
that's
That
part
is
of the deal.
actually a tactic too. You can insult your crew into doing better too. Basically, intimidate them into doing better.
All right, I will make sure to encourage all of you by insulting.
And you guys begin your patrol out into space, following your assigned areas. Isn't it if I remember correctly, it's a computer check for sensors, correct?
yes.
If you are still also doubling as running sensors in non-combat situations, I would assume that's
Yeah,
you.
I'll run sensors in non-combat. That's fine. Now sensing our surroundings. 25.
All right. Not picking up a ton. You're picking up a lot of what's out there. And on some of the long range scans, which are not super detailed, you're starting to pick up what might have been the evidence of previous battles. It's still early, so this is just to get a sense of, like, you know, if you're starting out going in the right direction.
Mhm.
But you think you're going in the right direction of where you might find something at this point.
Sweet.
You kind of
That direction is correct. Jumpstart.
start heading out. Not much is going on. Spend the day kind of circling around the area. Absalom Station growing smaller in the distance as you skirt out farther and farther. Nothing seems to happen. You do run across what looks to be debris of what may have been a ship at one time. But, you know, small parts, not really sure, not anything salvageable. But it may be, you know, evidence of some sort of piracy or attacks in the area.
Are you cold?
As you guys reach the end of your first day on patrol. Assuming everybody's just going to sleep.
With one person on watch.
Yes.
All right, Kristen,
Yeah.
you go to sleep.
Okay, good night.
While you're sleeping, you have a dream.
Okay.
You're laying in a field of flowers that you remember as a young girl in your home planet. Simply sitting there, enjoying the smell of the flowers and the sun on your skin. Then something tickles the edge of your nose. Something rancid. Something rotting. And there's a tickle on the back of your neck, the back of your arms. As you turn, you realize you're no longer laying on a bed of flowers, but what appears to be a bed of gaunt, pale, almost skeletal hands and arms and legs that are reaching out and trying to grab at you.
All right.
Attempting to drag you beneath the writhing mass. Just gonna give into it? Or are you trying? What are you doing?
Isn't this a dream?
I mean, yeah, you still have some agency within this dream, though. What you attempt to do. If you just want to let it happen, that, you know. But
I mean,
You don't necessarily. It's a dream, but you don't necessarily know you're dreaming while you're dreaming. So
okay, so
you're just
I'm
gonna.
gonna attempt to back away.
Right. You attempt to break free of these arms and legs that you're laying on. Give me a
No sheets.
say strength check.
A strength check, okay.
Hang on, I'm pulling up sheets.
Dada,
Yeah, buddy.
hi.
Needs a potty.
Nope. Oak.
I need milk.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Hey, hi.
these gaunt, pale hands
No.
don't seem to be very strong. They don't seem to have much muscle or anything on them. So, even though it takes a second, you are able to break free after a minute and start running. But as you run away from them, you get a weird feeling, almost like, despite how scary those things are, something about them is familiar. And then you wake up.
Okay.
No.
All right, then.
I assume we have like tea or something in our rations, so I'm assuming I just like go make a cup of tea and try to chill.
Just get that chamomile tea going.
Yep.
All right.
Terry's in there fixing his morning, I guess equivalent to coffee for Vesk.
Super coffee.
It is like I guess it's the most espresso thing you've ever heard of because Vesk don't have a.
I'm just overclocking my CPU. That's all I'm
it's
doing.
Vesk have no
So
chill
you
when
take
it
Death
comes to
Wish
coffee.
and make it into an
They're-
espresso?
Yes. So yeah, he's over there with like his straight dirt water, and she's currently getting milk for the youngin, so I can't hardly dialogue with her.
We can get back to that if we need to. But anyway. Beginning your next day, go ahead and give me your sensor check for today.
Guys, if we find nothing on this patrol, it's not my fault. $26.
Definitely your fault.
26. You're seeing more and more evidence, despite the fact your sensors are terrible. Honestly, your sensors suck. You're managing to push everything you can out of them and get all the mileage you can out of them, and you're actually managing to pick up a decent amount. Basically, at this point,
Computer.
EO is jacked in directly and is, boosting the sensitivity of the sensors is what he's doing.
With my own processing power, yes. I am literally using my data link.
Yeah, so he's getting everything, and you start getting closer to what you said. There has to be something going on in this area. There has to be.
Weapons on alert. Something is nearby. I cannot pin it down.
I walk in with my super coffee. Someone says shooting stuff.
Almost. I have not located it yet, but it is nearby.
Don't you mean missing stuff?
So, EO, is this a gut feeling like Rax is 4, or is this like something's probably there and it's just not there?
I do not have a gut.
You guys find yourselves in a bit of a debris field. Looks like some old damaged ships, some strange glowing space crystals and asteroids floating around.
Are
Ooh,
space
space
crystals
crystals.
valuable, or is this just like chunks of random ice?
Chunks of random ice and
Oh.
mineral.
Hey
floating in
guys,
space.
these ones look like space poop.
I used what I had. Okay, that's.
I really hope these are space poops, because if it is, it's the size of a ship.
I don't want to fight that. Of
Me
all the
neither.
things we can find, maybe you're
Giant
such-
space poop is not the thing you want to see.
Yeah, no.
Are you sure that the giant crystals aren't the space poop?
They don't look like space poop. They look like space pee. This is just Cthulhu's toilet. This is what this is.
And the goldfish was so big, his poop was the size of islands.
This is what happens when planets are consumed. It's all that's left behind.
So you guys can start kind of moving around a little bit. We're not in any sort of combat or initiative, but this allows you to move around and kind of, intentionally go to different places and scan the space. So just kind of
Oh, I am scanning all of the things as the
move,
pilot takes his call.
move hex by hex.
I think that's at the pilot's discretion where we go. I'm just along for the ride, scanning stuff.
That is you, Jumpstart.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one controlling kind of where we move around, what we go to explore in this open space.
I do want to complain that this is not three-dimensional.
I'm open
Yeah.
for suggestions.
Closest space rock?
I like rocks.
Oh, we know,
I can't
Cassie.
move the ship.
Wait, what?
Wait, can I move the ship?
Can anybody else move the ship?
No, you
I
haven't
can't
given
move
us
the ship.
access to the token.
Yeah, something must have happened because this is the exact same version of the ship as before, I think.
I don't know, just open it up and give us access real quick. Or
Controlled by
at least jumpstart.
all players.
Save.
Save.
Okay, now try it. Hey, there we go.
There you go. You can control that token.
Put all of them back.
Once we're in range, beep, boop, beep.
Collection of
Scanning
minerals,
the ice.
bit of ice. There's something in there causing a purplish glow, but you do know this is still pretty common in this region of space. It's not anything special. Just a little bit fantastical.
No, like, cool minerals or, like, nothing I can launch a mining probe at.
Do you want to play Mass Effect 2 mining minigame?
I mean, if we get cool stuff out of it.
Oh, I thought he was just mining for crypto. For
No,
argument's
crystal,
sake.
not crypto.
Can I roll a D100 and see if we find anything cool? If I get 100, we get something like super duper cool.
Okay.
Roll a D100, and I'll decide what that means.
If you roll a 100.
That's
Nope.
12. It's almost a 100. though.
Wow.
You do find crypto. There's a dog in there.
Crypto, no!
Blast it.
No,
Terry.
Just
Full blast.
crystal, some metals, maybe minute traces of some platinum mixed in there. But
Not enough to really worry about.
yeah.
Oh my, dude, we could turn into
Gosh,
Phase
I can't
4.
see past the
We could
spoilers.
be
Space mining. Nothing of interest is on the sensors. Trace elements of valuable materials, but nothing worth mining for.
Hey, Brent, could you double check what scanners you have? Do you just have base scanners?
Cut rate.
Or, huh?
I think like cut rate.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
If I can pull up the scanners.
Laser system, expansion bay, pulse gray power core, Mark 1 armor, base. Mhm.
Range short.
Yes, sounds right.
See if I
I
can
don't know
find
where that's at, but sure.
the definition of range short.
Oh, hey, I get a. No, I have a +2 to computer. Why does it say science officer computers +2? That should be like +12 if it's me. There we
Right, short
go.
range sensors have a range of 5 hexes.
Oh shoot, we don't even have to get
Scan
rid of
anything
one.
within 5 hexes of you.
Where are you seeing those, by the way? I'm not finding them.
In the starship area,
Well,
It's
yes,
on page 301.
No, I meant what sensors we have.
I don't remember if I may have forgotten to put them in, but I gave you like the cheapest, crappiest sensors available. I know that.
Yeah, sounds right.
Which is cut rate.
Cool. So yeah, we can scan from 5 hexes away. Cool. Let me just. That's 1, 2, 3.
It
4
tells
hexes.
you how many hexes right below the feet.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna scan this space poop.
It is actually space poop now. It's a rock. It's an asteroid.
21.
Tis asteroid.
Is the asteroid made of space poop?
If it is, it's long since petrified. You don't know.
I think we should land on the asteroid and check it out.
Perhaps we should get closer. Once we're like there, I'm gonna scan that ship there. This piece of detritus, whatever it is.
That's a Space Millennium Falcon.
That very much. No, you can't say that. That's owned by Disney. Shh.
I can say it.
Felinium Malkin. There we go. It's a Felinium Malkin.
It's a Centurion Hawk. There
we go. It's a Centurion Hawk. I like it. I'm gonna scan the Centurion Hawk. That's a 14.
Looks clean. Looks like somebody scrapped this thing.
The poop or the
The
Centurion Hawk?
The Centurion Hawk. It's basically a shell.
Is this still just La Rock?
That is still just the La Rock. Just the asteroid. You know, space rock.
Do we want to land and take a look? I don't know.
I mean, I think only two of you could get out, but
we have some spacesuits.
Did more of you buy spacesuits aside from just Jumpstart?
Wait, guys, did we get more spacesuits before going back into space?
Well,
I just want to put out there we are the best mercenary group ever. Like, we are on this, and we are so good at our jobs. Terry, you know how good we are at our jobs? We don't even have spacesuits going into space. I will scan Other Rock.
Other Rock
says 13 worth of information.
That's a natural 1 worth of information.
Yes.
Tis space poop.
Tis space poop.
Wait a minute. Where'd that rock go? My sensors are on the glitch. Is there a rock there? Oh, good. I hope we don't hit anything.
Sensors are glitching. Please stand by while I reboot.
Yeah, you're not picking up anything.
My sensors are off. It's gonna take like 2 minutes to reboot. This is an old like hard drive system, HDD, not an SSD. Give me a minute.
It's okay, I'll stick my head out the window and watch what's in front of it.
And put on that spacesuit and just.
At the very least, you do have like some windshields, so.
There we go. There we go. Cool. Cool. Once we're within range of the other space crystal. Look, if we get within range, I'm scanning it. Okay? Just tell me when we're within range, and I'll roll for it.
No, look, we're within range.
Oh, look, that's a 19. Why am I getting such crap rolls? I can roll so high.
Honestly, so far, you haven't seemed to found anything.
Let me know when we're within range of another thing I can scan. Unless anyone wants to help me scan stuff. Apparently I'm terrible at this.
I'll give an assist, I guess.
Okay, you'll roll the computers. If you get above a 10, I get a +2 to my roll.
Oh, computers, man, I got this.
Do you
care?
It looks like Carrie shot the space crystal for a 16.
I did.
Which one?
Sweet, I get a +2 to my roll. Thank you.
I barely got that.
Which space crystal did you shoot?
I shot that one.
Right. I mean, hits is a stationary target, not that far away. I'm guessing you took over the turret section while he was not using it to do that.
No, that was when he was like over here
Okay.
inspecting it.
Do I need to move back over there?
No, you're actually good, but let me grab something real quick.
It wasn't
you're doing
really a
your other
space rock.
stuff.
It was cloaked.
What was that?
It really was a space poop.
We're go into my assets here.
And unfortunately, the Eater of Planets has parasites. And now they're after us. Space
Oh,
flatworms.
Oh my gosh, the space rock has COVID, guys.
That explains so much.
Right, let me expand your size. There it goes. No. Stop.
No. No. No.
Did I turn it to dust?
Now, there is a layer of dust stretching out now, as well as a few smaller chunks of crystal flying around now.
Cool. Let the record show Terry was able to hit something.
All right, there you go. That space has now got some stuff in it that may have to be avoided.
All right,
in the
here's
future.
what I want to do while we're still kind of in that vicinity. I want to now scan the debris field, but not looking at the debris. I want to look for disturbances in the debris that would show evidence of a visually cloaked object.
Give me a scan.
I want to pull a full Skippy here. Just not with hydrogen atoms.
Give me a scan.
So you're scanning for a disturbance in the force?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing with a +2 to this roll.
Excellent.
That is a 31.
You're actually not noticing anything, but you do see something. Notice something moving through that space. Did I just hear
Perfect
Doctor
timing.
Who in the background?
I want to say that was perfect timing. Guys, we found the TARDIS. We're stealing a TARDIS.
Wow.
We're killing the
Okay, I
Doctor. We're
could've
throwing
sworn
them
that
into
was
space and
hard.
we're taking the TARDIS. We're space pirating a time machine.
Okay.
Hey, we don't have to worry about the size. It's bigger on the inside.
Guys, we are this week's villains for Doctor Who.
No,
The difference is I'm just going to straight up shoot her in the head. Like,
No,
I'm
say
not
you're
letting her
the
talk.
villain.
I'm just going to shoot her in the
You're
face.
the doctor. Okay, yeah, I could go for that.
Anyway,
I don't want to.
you do notice something floating there that doesn't seem to match the makeup of everything else. And you get a closer scan at it. There was harpoons hidden in the crags of this crystal. Seems like maybe if you got close enough, it would have grabbed you. Mechanical harpoons. With set like some sort
Terry.
of sensor on them.
You destroyed a trap.
I had a gut feeling. Turn in the back of his
Never
head.
got.
Turn in the back of his head. Hadn't expected that one.
Perhaps that is just the coffee. It does make you poop.
Oh my.
No one expects that one.
Attention crew.
First, that tiny toilet.
We just disarmed a trap. Apparently, there is something malicious in this quadrant.
But yeah, there
Let's
was.
shoot more things.
Scan next Le Rock, which I think is that one or that one. I'm not sure which.
I think you already scanned this one.
Okay, I already scanned. I know I scanned at least one space poop. I couldn't remember if I scanned more than
You scan that one.
He scanned that one. He hasn't scanned either of these items.
Okay. Kenny, are you still assisting? Please assist away. Unless Cassie has some like intimidating words to spur me on. I don't know.
Could I assist Kenny in assisting? Could I
No.
assist him and give him a +2 to his
Assisting
roll to
me.
assist Brian?
That is not how these
And if
things work.
so,
Assisting
could we assist
you.
It's assumption. It's a 14. It does it well enough. Okay, that's a 21. Guys, I'm terrible at this, apparently.
We know.
Nothing much.
Thanks. Appreciate it. We need
Crystals,
better sensors.
ice, minerals.
Next one.
What are you scanning now?
The poop that I hadn't scanned, because we scanned this poop, but we hadn't scanned this
I
poop.
thought you would scan this poop. Appreciate
No, we
it.
scanned this poop, and then this crystal, and then this poop, and then that crystal, and then we scanned that crystal, and now we're scanning this poop.
Okay.
It's not very good, though. Somebody else want to take over the computer's position, because apparently I'm terrible. Terry, would you like to give it a shot?
Sure. Ow.
That is not what I meant.
Bad Blizzard.
That's another
Bad
16 to hit, though.
Blizzard.
Less damage. What's so not as much of a destruction. You know, it's still pretty weak, so there's a little bit of that good old.
If anyone asks, we decided to do a little weapons training while out on patrol.
I'm sure no one will ask.
No one ever asks questions.
Same trick with the debris field. Looking for disturbances in the force. Why is it I roll stupid high? You know what, Harry? From here on, just blast stuff and I'll scan your blast radius. How about that?
Hey, it works.
Looks like there was another disarmed harpoon trap.
Interesting.
We should probably shoot all the crystals. I don't know about the rocks, but
Terry, please shoot the rock and I will scan the debris field. Let's see if they too are trapped.
sure. Why not? Hey, Jumpstart, mind pivoting us around?
No.
I'll just go use a turret then.
All right, hold where you're at for now.
Are we just gonna blast all the? Are we just gonna play Space Invaders at this point?
I think it's
Yes.
hold where you're at for now.
Always Space Invaders. Can we just be Sontarans? Since we're on the Doctor Who theme.
You notice something that looks like a laser bolt shooting right beside your hull.
From what vector?
From this guy. The ship was
Enemy
sitting
detected.
dark. It suddenly lit up and shot at you.
Enemy detected. Evasive maneuvers. Fire, fire, fire.
So we are now going into starship combat. He was hoping you would get caught in one of his traps or get close. So then he started blowing up his traps. So he's like, screw it, time to shoot. So,
I mean, it's his fault for just letting them be sitting targets.
How dare he leave something in space?
starting off, we're going to do the first roll to initiate who's going first and in what order. So roll a piloting. No, it's an initiative still. No, the initiative for piloting is based off of piloting check, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, Obi, I just sent you a link with the core rulebook. Go to page 320 on that, and it'll give you all your maneuvers and crap you can do.
Use yourself.
I sneezed in the middle of that, sorry.
Anyhow, you actually did roll lower, so you will get to go second, meaning you'll get to maneuver and get where you want to go before gunnery phase.
I didn't roll anything.
No, that was Kenny. That accidentally rolled an initiative check. The
Oh,
ship rolls the check on this, remember? You're muted.
Yep, my bad. I heard initiative. I'm like, and roll.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All
I'm
hands
ready.
on-
SpongeBob over there.
That's 26.
You rolled higher, actually. So you will go first.
That's because I'm built different.
You hear Terry
Oh,
from the
yeah.
gunning spot. I thought that was EO.
By definition, he is built very different.
Terry
Brian,
thinks
did you
he's
get
really funny as he's
Yeah.
like
Huh?
locking and
I
loading.
got that. I am switching my station over to gunnery.
Readjust your mic. You're getting a little bit quiet.
Can you hear me now?
No.
What?
Check that when you accidentally unplugged it, it didn't change the settings of what it's connected to
Yeah,
for
give
audio.
me a minute. I only have one mic. There is no other microphone or audio device on this computer.
Is your camera built in?
Nope.
If it's a secondary camera that you have set on top, a lot of them have mics.
What page was I looking for?
For maneuvers, let's see here. I should be able to pull it up right here. That is 319. Which 318, 319 both have displays of all the the maneuvers and stuff. Yeah, you are going first. So the first phase is engineering phase.
S12. Can you hear me now?
Wait, go again.
Hello, hello. Can
That's
you hear me
better.
now?
There we go.
All right, cool.
So engineering phase. Anything happening?
That's you, Kenny.
And the captain can also go on any phase.
You can consult.
Yeah, I was pulling up the thing. I think I was just going to divert the power to the guns. I think that's what.
I can do anything
All right.
because I'm in. I wear pants.
Said page 3 what?
And that's your thing.
No, I can do anything.
Oh.
The reason I can do
Let's see if I can find divert
shorts.
power
Shorts are for this.
action in here. Brian, do you see where that's at?
Hold on.
60.
What are we looking at?
He said he's diverting power. I'm trying to remember the
321.
Yeah, go to that page.
one.
All right, Josh, whenever we do our attack, it's going to be a d20 plus our base attack bonus or ranks in the piloting skill, whichever is higher, which I think for us is base attack bonus, plus the dex modifier. And we don't have any bonuses from computer systems or anything from the captain or science officers currently. So basically just roll a ranged attack with your ranged weapon. It'll be the same modifiers. So like with your light reaction cannon, just roll that attack. It'll be the same modifiers.
Okay. And then it's a 2d4 for the damage.
Give me a second.
All right. So he diverts power. Did you make your engineering check?
Not yet.
Go ahead and make that for me.
Not
Yeah,
too good.
2 light laser cannons.
That is actually a failure.
Huh.
Like I said, it's harder because you guys' ship actually is like a tier 4 right now. Like 4, so yeah.
All right, we can shoot within 5 hexes. The damage is 2d4. Yeah.
What did I need, out of curiosity?
Let's see, it's 10 plus 2 times your ship's tier.
Kristen,
2 times your ship's tier plus 10, rather.
you have captain.
So 8 plus, so we need to be 18.
Okay. Yikes.
Jumpstart, did you move us at all, by the way?
Okay, so yeah.
It's not the piloting phase yet. We're still going
Gotcha.
through the engineering phase.
Yeah.
Engineering phase is complete, I do believe, then. So we'll move to the piloting phase. I believe for audio, the track Cerberus Pilot would be appropriate.
Did you get free music yet?
I have not. Apparently, it is a lot harder to find good free sci-fi music than it is like fantasy for D&D stuff.
Speaking of Mass Effect music, did you see that the Legendary Edition order for all 3 games is the free thing of the month for PlayStation?
Sure did.
I have it on PC.
Did
I
you
get
see that
mods.
Skyrim for PS4 and PS5 is on sale for $10?
I need another version of the 10.
Yeah, I needed it because I wanted to play it on PS4 instead of on PS3. And by the way, looks amazing.
So
Fair
that is
enough.
where you're going to end your.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and it's going to be facing the direction you can actually move. So, 1. Check his speed again. 2. 3, 4, 5. Then 6.
The heck is this dude's movement?
6.
Yeah, but it takes for each like time you turn your ship a click, it's one movement.
No, it's not one movement to turn. You have to move that many spaces before you can turn one.
Yeah, turning itself doesn't take movement. You just have to move 1 click to turn 1 click, basically.
Yeah. It doesn't take a movement to turn. You just move as part of one of your because if it says movement is 3, that means you have to move forward 3 before you can turn 1. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I can still shoot them. And as we've seen, my rolls have been straight fire tonight. And by that, I mean completely hit or miss.
And so he is going to take a hit at your starboard arc.
I really hope he gets hit by one of those little crystal balls we created.
For, let's see here, 15 to hit. What is your...
Yeah, AC is 14.
Apparently I don't have any D4s out right now. So I believe his damage is... Yeah, so I'll just roll digitally. Dealing 5 points of damage to your starboard shields.
Do we even have shields?
Yes, we do have shields. That does take out our starboard shield, though. So our starboard shield just went to 0. How does that regenerate over time again?
Engineering. It's some sort of
That's-
engineering thing, right?
Yeah, engineering can rebalance the shields, and over time it can regenerate, but that's some more engineering stuff. If you want to look at the...
Cool.
That, so we'll hit back up to the top, and we'll do another roll to see the initial...
What about our gunnery phase?
Oh, yeah,
And
your gunnery phase.
piloting and all, and like captain and all that.
Well, the captain just calls out when they want to go. Yeah, gunnery
Cassie, are
phase.
you doing anything this turn?
Yeah, it's any phase. You can do it whenever you want.
Okay.
So since it's the same modifier as my rifle, can I just use my rifle?
It does have the same modifier?
Yeah, so it's going to be base attack bonus plus dexterity, basically.
All right. Oh,
Since I'm not getting any bonuses from
Same
captain. or
damage?
computer. Not same damage. I'll have to roll damage separately. It's 2d4.
All right. Go ahead
It
and
might
just roll any attacks, that's just you, because that's on the... You're on the
Yeah.
turret. Terry's not facing
Actually,
right
no, it's the same damage as my dual focus rifle, too.
All right.
Cassie, were you going to do anything before I shoot?
Yeah, Carl says you guys have got this.
Well, what's the actual mechanic you're using now?
Encourage.
Okay, so you need to do a DC 10.
Let her roll it, or she's gonna smack you. Just remember that.
Is that a D20?
Well, shouldn't it be like a
Yes.
charisma check or something?
It's a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy. Well, I think she makes it.
You can grant the same bonus by succeeding at a diplomacy check at 15 plus your ship's tier. But it also works.
So,
Yeah,
which
to-
crew
so the
member are
check
you giving this
required-
bonus to? Who are you encouraging specifically?
One of the gunners, probably.
That was
Okay,
Okay.
and Theo.
So what does that give me?
it gives you a +2
Awesome.
bonus to the check
Yeah.
required.
Shooting.
Despite the fact, encouragement is not something you do feel surprisingly encouraged.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Maybe if it will ever actually roll, I clicked it.
Just go ahead and roll a digital.
Oh, there it goes.
You didn't click it hard enough.
Apparently, that's 12 to hit.
12 to hit. Misses as you shoot out, and you see it just buzz the edges of their shields, making them light up, but not enough to do any damage.
Dang it, that would have been really good damage. That would have been 7 points of damage. Unfortunately, I missed. Carl was incorrect.
Which you would have had the option of starboard or forward.
I'm in the turret position. Can I shoot anywhere?
Well, the only sides of him that are facing your ship, though,
Oh,
is
right.
vaguely the starboard and forward.
Gotcha. I have to choose an arc to hit. Well, I missed
Yeah.
him, so it doesn't matter. Understood. I'll choose an arc next time.
Yeah, arc that you have, available to see. So
Unfortunately, I missed. Tell Carl he was incorrect.
Carl is still proud of you.
Thank you, Carl.
So where does the other gun system aim? Is it forward?
it's always forward.
Rocks.
Okay.
So if you can catch him in your forward arc, you can hit him twice
Right.
or shoot at him twice.
Hopefully hit him twice.
Next piloting check for seeing if you can what the order is.
That's another 26.
Roll lower. Who decided that rolling a piloting check and you need a low roll would be a good idea? We should throw Terry in the driver's seat for this because he has a crap piloting skill.
It is like mildly dumb because you're just
Yeah.
on the backhand if you get to go first.
I'm gonna.
If you're actually good, then you go.
So
second.
here's my
This is
question:
weird.
Would we
No, I
not?
thought whoever rolled higher gets to go second.
I was about to recheck the rule. I'm wrong on something.
Yeah,
It's
because
either-
that's really
This is
dumb.
dumb. It's like
Yeah, it's been
Oh,
a while.
you're good at
and
piloting?
there's
No,
a lot
you
of
get
stuff.
you get a negative actually.
so what we're gonna do actually is EO, what's your piloting skill?
Decent, I think.
It's unfortunate. Kenny,
Piloting. Hold on, let me find it. I have a +7.
Terry,
Oh, my piloting's garbage.
The pilot
I
with
got
the
plus
lowest
6.
result must move his ship first.
Okay, so yeah, we should be going second.
so we got cheated. I see.
Okay, yeah. So as rolling higher at a 26 is good.
Okay, yeah, it's been a minute since I did, and I was like doing this, like something doesn't seem right, but I remember it being like something weird.
Yeah, because like, oh, you rolled really good because you have a wonderful bonus. You go second, which sucks more.
Yeah, no, I was. So you
Okay,
rolled
cool,
a
we got it figured out.
26.
Yes, 26.
This guy is going to go ahead and
Hey, Jumpstart, we should do a barrel roll.
one.
Do a barrel roll. What is that, Crash Bandicoot?
That's what it was.
No, that's Star Fox.
Oh, Star Fox. That's what it was. Yeah, it's Star Fox.
Let's try rolling. That sounds like a good trick.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, a little home base.
Crash Bandicoot.
What are we on? Sorry, engineering.
Other than that, I mean, it's pretty
All
much.
right. And he is going to end there. And that is where he's going to end at his final position. So,
Mhm.
which actually, no, go ahead and do the engineering too before you move.
Okay. I'm again going to try and boost the guns.
Okay.
Boost guns again. All right, give me a roll.
Ouch.
There we go.
So
That
what
is a
actually is
success.
Kenny doing to boost these guns?
He is beating on your
Mechanically,
power
but-
core with a wrench and changing some of the plugs and just
I
basically
mean, I was
setting more
asking
power
Kenny. I
to
wanted to
it.
see what he was going to come up with,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
no, go for it.
Clicking the big red button, and then I'm clicking it again and again and again and again.
Did you just install a
go
bunch
zoom.
of big red buttons in the engineering section with different
Maybe.
labels?
Buttons go bang. Buttons go shield.
Button go zoom.
Button go zoom.
The question
we
is,
don't-
are they properly labeled?
And we don't push this big red one.
Button go boom.
Boom.
Button go no.
And we don't tell Jumpstart about this button.
Anyway, so,
By the way, Jumpstart, we
inverted
we totally
power,
break your shit
piloting
explode.
phase.
Okay.
Does,
Hey,
does
what's
the
the
gun
bonus
overcharge
guns
work?
in that?
Gun overcharge worked.
What does it do?
You get a +2 to your check.
Ooh.
Alright, so 1.
Hold there.
Actually, if I send the power to the weapons, it just makes it where you can't get a nat 1.
Oh, I thought it gave a
Handy.
+2. Okay. Make a piloting check for me. Jump start.
Oh, we're coming up on debris. You got this. You've been rolling 26s all night.
Because as soon as you get within 1 hex,
So 15.
it explodes.
It's another trap.
Another trap.
Jacob, why do you keep putting traps in your game? Are you trying to tell us something? Do you like traps?
I'm trying to tell you, you gotta
Oh.
watch out.
I
Plus,
mean,
you've put a ton of traps in
Ryan,
your game.
if that's the case, there's a lot of furry things in your campaign, so you know.
Do I? What
yeah.
furry things besides actual
Your
monsters?
forward arc is facing it, so you take 3 points of damage to your forward arc shields.
That's what I call heckin' dumb.
As you come up close to this thing, and it just explodes. The energy radiating your shields get peppered with debris.
Peppers.
Continue your movement.
Mm-hmm. Boop. Oh, wait. Not back here. Oh, it's 4, 5.
You were one more click to the right when you were in that space.
Oh,
You were one more click. Yeah, you were one more click rotated.
so it's
Yeah.
like there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
should
that
put-
can get the forward arc facing his rear,
Ooh, we can shoot him
his
twice.
aft arc.
Shoot him in the pooper!
Is the captain doing anything? Oh, you can also insult the enemy pilot too.
Yeah, over the radio.
Yeah, but this is Cassie.
True. You can say that Carl doesn't believe in him.
Have them just be temporarily confused.
Who's
like,
Carl?
Wait, who's Carl? Why is he significant?
Why doesn't he believe in me?
What in the girl?
All right. Cassie radios the other captain says, "Carl is not your friend. You need to leave us alone."
And what is the check on that? Because I'm looking up something else at the moment.
Carl is
Oh, wrong button.
pleased
That
with
button.
you.
That is taunt. Select an enemy vessel, any phase of the combat, engineering, helm, or gunnery, and attempt a bluff or intimidate check. DC is 15 plus 2 times the enemy ship's starship's tier. If you are successful, each enemy character acting during the selected phase takes a -2 penalty to all checks for 1d4 rounds. The penalty increases to -4 if the enemy's check is made as part of a push action. Once used against an enemy starship, regardless of the outcome, taunt can't be used against the starship again during the same combat.
All right.
So it's either bluff or
Yeah.
intimidate.
Either bluff or intimidate.
Okay, and that's where. Okay. Bluff, or let's go with bluff.
What is bluff 22? Yeah, no, that's a success.
They are scared of Carl.
But with that,
1d4. Roll a d4, babe.
Roll a d4.
For the number of rounds that they're subjected to this -2 penalty. 3 freaking rounds.
you actually get a
Wow.
response over the radio. I don't know who Carl is, but Carl can eat it. As he taunts you back.
He's so offended over Carl.
Carl doesn't even need to eat.
Terry's just in the gunner seat laughing, and he's gonna open up a shot. Pew pew.
Oh, I'm shooting too.
Wow.
Hey, now
Hey,
one doesn't
Come
count.
on.
Yeah, that's actually 2.
His intimidation, his taunt, rather, is, let me double check here, successful.
Only an 11.
Well, yeah, I bet it would be successful when you just roll like 300 dice.
Sorry, that was me. It's glitching out on my dual focus rifle, and I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I rolled.
Guys,
a
we
real
can't
die.
hit anything with our cannons. We forgot.
We're too busy laughing at the fact that
Yeah,
Carl was
right.
the insult that worked.
So I suggest we upgrade our computer systems next, because if we upgrade our computer systems, we get a bonus to hit. Because apparently we need it, because I don't think an 11 hits.
I actually think we should just replace the crew. Because our gunners
You know-
are crap.
Our gunners are. You want to shoot? You want to shoot, and I'll fly.
What have you hit so far?
Hey, I'll take.
Who has
So both
who
of you
has
missed.
the dr-
Yes.
All right, he's
Yeah.
firing. He has a turret weapon, and it turns towards you. You see missile pods pop out.
No.
Yeah.
Forget your missiles. Go away.
As he rolls your AC, it's a small distance, so it'll actually hit this turn since you're really close.
It goes against our TL.
Yeah, your TL, your target lock, not your ACI. I was about to say. What is your target lock?
Why don't you tell us what you rolled first?
Huh?
Why don't you tell us what you rolled first?
Natural 8.
It's a 40.
For a total of.
That is would be 13, but -2 because of the taunt. So
Aha!
11.
Our TL is 13, so it misses.
No, our TL is 43.
Yeah, shut up. First missile.
That was a missile. We should be careful.
Joke's on you, missiles don't make sounds in space.
Joke's on you. It's called a missile for a reason.
missiles go?
That sound was the sound of it scraping across your shield and the reverberation going through your hull. Direct vibration transfer.
You scraped our shield with a natural 8.
Yeah.
I'm going to radio back to engineering. Attention. Shields at critical level on starboard side. We have no starboard shields. So Kenny, you get that over your headpiece.
We're doomed.
I mean, you can rebalance shields. So. At least I think you should be able to rebalance shields. I'm not seeing it. I know it's here somewhere.
I can actually restore shields. It's in engineering phase. Engineer actions wherever I do the divert.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson, get down.
If you send it to the shield, restore an amount of shield points equal to 5% of the PCU rating of the starship's power core.
You're at 100, so it'll just be 5.
Cool. So yeah, that's what I'm
And
doing.
is that a regular action, not a push action?
Yeah, it's just divert.
Okay. Yeah, it's not. Well, actually, we're going back, so it is going to start engineering phase again. Let's go ahead and roll again. 20. What do you got for piloting check?
30.
That'd be a 30.
Oh,
Called it.
and he called it.
It's actually a natural.
Wait, hold on. You get a critical effect for natural 20s, don't you?
Piloting?
Yeah, it's called We Win.
I thought so.
Look that up, but I don't think so.
You should hack into his computer systems and hit Alt F4.
Delete the main operating system and the computers don't even turn on. Windows operating systems is just gone.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like that in. Go ahead and look closer if you'd like, but I do not believe so. So he is going to go ahead and start moving his badunkadunk. Five, I know 1, not 5. 1, 2. Three.
So you can, but if you're doing a stunt.
Yeah, that the stunts are when you actually move, not for determining turn order.
Gotcha. There's some pretty cool stunts if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, there are.
I think gunners can like just hit though.
Yeah. I mean, there's different gunnery actions.
Hold on. Gunnery actions. Fire at will. You can fire any 2 starship weapons regardless of their arc. Each attack made is at a -4 penalty. Shoot. Broadside. 6th level. 12th level.
Yeah.
Pilot actions. You can fly. You can maneuver.
I'm glad the pilot can fly. That's very useful to know.
You can also attempt a piloting check to reduce the starship's distance between turns, whatever that means.
If you have a high, like if you have a 3, you can do a piloting check and reduce it to like 1 or 2 for turn.
You can do a stunt. You can do full power, helm phase push. You have to have at least 6 ranks in piloting, and you can spend 1 resolve point to your starship's 1.5 times speed.
Yeah, you can move. You can go ahead and move, but he's just going off all the stuff.
Yeah.
Flyby is pretty cool though, because even if you're not like facing them, you do a maneuver to where you turn to face head on to them halfway through, fire, and then continue your movement. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with a flyby on the following attack, you can just select any arc from that ship that you pass by during that flyby to shoot at. So you're ending your movement there?
Yep.
All right. With that, we are to the attack phase.
So here's actually a really cool one: is evade. You move as normal, but if you succeed the check, you get a +2. If you fail, nothing happens. You get a +2 to AC and TL.
Oh, did you guys roll a d4 to see how long the taunt went on for?
3 turns.
3 turns. Yeah.
All right. I need to roll mine. You guys, it's 2 turns for you guys, so it'll be the last turn affected, and it's going to affect this turn as well.
Cool. Cass, are you gonna do anything before we blast them?
Yeah. Who's struggling the most with their rolls right now?
I had a nat
Neither
one
of us have
last
hit
turn,
this
so that
guy.
count?
Let's see. Okay,
Which you did do your
Jerry.
engineering phase, though, didn't you?
you got this.
No, not yet.
Yeah, you should have done that like right after that before he started moving. I'll go ahead and shoehorn you in here too before he does the.
Okay, yeah. Basically, I'm just going to divert to reestablish our shields.
On the. Yeah, and you can place them, I believe, where you like, because you're down to 2 on forward and 0 on starboard.
What's your diplomacy check? What's your diplomacy bonus? Cassie?
Points across the shields 4 quadrants as you see fit. So I just got to pass the test.
Engineering 30 works. That's a dirty. He just got a dirty 30 on his
Oh,
engineering.
yeah.
Hey, Cassie.
So, how many points?
What's your
Am I-
diplomacy bonus?
Sorry, what?
I tried to encourage Terry, but I.
Yes, but what is your
imagine
bonus
that
to
went over
diplomacy
very
checks? Because you should be rolling a diplomacy check, not just a d20.
That was the secondary. Nene, move your arm, please. And no, you may not have more. No, go play.
Yeah, put 5 points back into wherever you would like.
Right. What all are we missing?
So I've already
So,
down to 0
There's
for
2 ways of rolling it. It's either a D10 or it's a diplomacy 15 plus.
Gotcha.
Like push buttons.
You have access to the pilot sheet that'll show you what the.
I tried pulling it up and I'm not getting nothing.
We're at 0 out of 5 on starboard and 2 out of 5 on the forward.
All right, I'll put 3 into the forward and then the
It says
2.
it can be edited and controlled by all players.
All right, so 3 into forward and 2 into starboard.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, anyways, I started blasting.
There it is.
All right. Start blasting.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
You have access to starboard
Aft.
and aft.
I'm hitting aft. And that is 5 fire damage.
Please.
It's 2d4. I didn't roll one more. 7 damage.
Where are you sending it?
And
I have the front
No,
cannon.
the front of your ship is facing it at an angle, so you can see with the front
So,
cannon. It's
I just
aft
hit
and
the
it's
aft
starboard.
and probably took out their shields. Are we focusing fire on one quadrant?
Yes.
Yeah, they're at an angle to you, so you can.
Leave them dead in the water.
So that
so
is
that's
what
12
total-
damage in a single hit, single round.
Right.
Besides, Jumpstart did say shoot him in the pooper.
As you see, the first round blasts away its aft shields and singes some of the armor a little bit, doing some damage to the hull. And Terry comes in and just blasts the aft end of this ship, dealing a nice amount of damage.
He got a singed booty.
Yeah. And my hit second, so I did 7 damage to the whatever didn't have shield.
It's the same total.
If they didn't have shield left.
So, all right. As you actually see some nice scarring across the thrusters and the aft armor. Did a nice little hit. He's not facing you, so he is going to try to send out another missile. Oh, did
Remember,
you guys
it's a
also
miss
take into
style,
account
guys.
the fact that the taunting decreased your numbers?
That makes mine an
Doesn't matter,
18
your
to
guys'
hit
numbers
and
are super high.
23 to hit.
Yeah, your guys' numbers are super high. Doesn't matter anyway. All right. Shooting them missiles.
Phew.
11.
Natural 1. It blows up in their cannon.
No.
Grayson, that's going in, please.
Hey, what's your plus to piloting, by the way, Jumpstart?
3.
+3 to piloting?
Oh, no, I have plus 10.
Got it.
You need to update your character sheet.
For me?
Not your the bucket's character sheet.
Yeah.
For the piloting, the AC, and TL.
Yeah, I don't know how to, like, what the TL is actually supposed to be.
No, you just need to put in the piloting, and it'll auto calculate. Yeah. There you go. All right, back up to the he just fired and missed at you. So back up to the top there with the engineering checks.
All right, I'm going to again attempt to divert to the engine. The shields. I think I failed by 1.
Yeah. Can't
Bollocks.
quite get that button pushed. As he evaded that last missile, the ship tilted and you fell away from pushing the button.
I feel Jumpstart looking at me.
I
So I
mean,
hide the red buttons.
you're all the way at the back of the ship. You're like over 30 feet away from him down a hall.
Yeah.
The door was probably closed.
Yep. For my privacy.
Always. Actually, no, it's like, it's closer to like 50 feet, I think. But anyway, you get the point. You're quite a ways away. Got a little secret hatch that hides all your buttons. All right. Let's get them piloting scores going.
Don't you know?
It's a 24.
That's a 29.
Okay, he's going to go first again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6. And that is his piloting. So now it is your turn if you would like to go.
One, two, three, so if I face this way, can I go here? Is that how that works? Do I just use between two of those?
No, you have to face a flat line for movement. You can't be facing into a corner.
Right. What's there?
So one movement isn't from a flat line to a corner, it's from a flat line to a flat line. Like one turn.
Okay. So we'll go there. Alright, that's it. Go there. And there.
All right. And that will be that. So we're going to go ahead and move on to gunnery, I suppose.
Just
make things go boom. I will make my rolls. You make your rolls.
Terrible.
Well, on the downside, you didn't hit it.
The rolls are even because we were encouraged by Cassie.
Yeah. Downside, you didn't hit it. Plus side, for flavor text, you did hit the missile coming at you.
Missile annihilated. Shoot again.
There's gunnery phase. Back up to engineering. Go ahead while he's doing his engineering. We'll go ahead and roll a piling so we can move on as soon as he's done with his engineering.
Jumpstart, you're doing a wonderful job. Keep us on its tail.
Oh yeah, our shields are back.
I'm just going to turn off my 3D dice because it is rolling like 3,000 dice every time I click something, and it's ridiculous.
You rolled a 21 on piloting, so yeah, you're definitely going second.
Dice options. Boop, boop.
I'm gonna taunt again.
You can only taunt once per ship.
Once per what?
Once used against an enemy starship, regardless of the outcome, taunt can't be used on the same ship starship during the same combat.
No.
Oh, that kind of sucks. I like Cassie's taunts.
You can, however, give one of us a +4 to our check by demanding something.
He's gonna do
It'll be an
maneuver
intimidation
and-
check, 15 plus 2 times your starship's tier. You can demand someone do something, and then they do it with a +4 if you intimidate them.
Between his existing movement and a maneuver, he swings around and puts himself with his aft end guarded by this giant space rock and ends his movement.
Josh, I just want to point out that if you go to page 323 of the Starfinder Code Rulebook, there is literally a picture of Terry right now. Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
It's literally Terry right now.
Guns and
So yeah, it is your movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let me check out
Did you do something for Cassie?
attack arcs.
No, not yet.
So hear me out. If one of us takes out the asteroid, can the other one hit the aft?
No, because you can't see the app.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, regardless, I'm shooting for that port is left.
Yeah,
I'm
port
shooting
side.
for his port side.
You
Yes,
should know what
all right.
port is, Brian.
I do sailor stuff. I still have to count out the letters on port and left because they have the same amount of letters. It's how I remember it. That is my device. Get off
That
my...
is also how I remember it because you mentioned it at one point a long time ago, right after you got
Yes.
the Coast Guard, and I'm like,
Port
hey,
and left have the same amount of letters, so that's how you can always tell.
Wait, how many letters?
That's a nat 20 to hit, by the way.
4. What
7.
happens on a nat 20 with shooting stuff again in this? I forget.
let
Shoot
me.
it real good.
Well, yes, but also extra damage and also stuff and things.
Let me look up attacks, and I should be able to find criticals. Because we don't do Starship Combat enough for me to have all this memorized.
Yeah.
Critical damage effects. When a critical is scored, the attacking PC rolls on the table below. Roll a D100.
Roll really good. Is that
90.
really good or really bad? It's definitely not middle of the road.
All right. It's conditions here. You damaged their power core, and it is currently glitched.
Ooh, what does that do?
Let me pull up. Glitched. A glitch system can't operate at peak performance. Crew actions involving the system, except the other, take a -2 penalty.
So what does the power core do?
The power core is related to engineering checks.
Ah, interesting.
So the engineering checks have a -2 penalty permanently now.
And then damage, right? So max damage plus, or no, you just double the. Do you roll twice and add everything twice? Is that how that goes for crits in the system? For damage?
Damage. It doesn't say anything about like critical
might
damage on
not.
Starship Combat, just critical effects. Like critical, as far as critical damage effects, just wrecking and stuff. So it should just be a normal damage roll. You just happen to take out part of, wreck one of their, glitch one of their pieces. So it is just regular damage. So what was your damage on that? 3 damage
3.
to their port arc. All right.
Yep.
You see their port shields flicker. They're still there, but they are flickering. All right, and the
Yeah,
Brian,
that was like a 9 to
hit
hit.
stuff.
It's cool.
as you miss and just like clip the rock, doesn't really do any real damage, just a kind of a puff of smoke. It's a pretty big rock.
Mm.
Moving from there, we will move on to piloting, engineering phase again, and go ahead and roll piloting again.
Gosh dang.
That's boosting y'all's weapons.
Right. Yeah, piloting is great. So he's moving first. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. Hey, every time we reach this ship's critical threshold to damage to its hull, it also takes a critical effect.
And he is going to perform another piloting maneuver. At least attempt to.
No, shoot him in the butt.
Flip and burn. As he flips and burns.
Whatever that means.
His ship explodes.
He does that. He basically flips it around and burns to hold his momentum, facing the opposite direction from where he ended his movement.
Cool. He's really trying to protect that booty.
He is. And that is now up to your movement.
So we're gonna go 5, 10. So like 3, 4. 5.
Hold.
God,
Make a piloting check.
we were already right next to this one.
You weren't within one
Yeah,
square,
we
were you?
went up right up next to it.
We did, and nothing happened.
Okay, then I forgot it before, and you got off scot-free on that one.
Cool.
My bad. You got a freebie on the last one. You got a freebie on the last
Or
one.
hear me, since
I
you
messed
forgot
up.
about it.
Sorry,
It doesn't work at all. It's
You break
glitched.
it up there,
Yeah.
Jacob.
Make a piloting check. All right, you get latched, and your momentum is halted for the rest of this turn.
They're still within range.
Shoot.
Not of your forward arc, I believe. Let me double check.
No, they are.
So that'll your forward
The
arc
forward
is
arc is here. It's this line here.
Your forward arc can barely get his
Starboard side.
starboard side. I had to tilt my head to orient to where he's facing. So yeah.
I will focus fire and also shoot at the starboard side.
Actually,
Before you roll.
Da.
3-0. Try
Yes.
to hit it this time.
Aye, Captain.
And hold on. No. It's an
Hit it.
intimidation.
Aye, aye.
Is it intimidation? Oh, you're doing the.
I'm demanding.
You're demanding. That is a 14.
Yes, I can read. And that fails. I
Yeah,
think.
text
Yeah, that's a
you guys.
DC 17 times the ship tier.
Well, that doesn't do anything.
You said
Sorry about
17
that.
minus the ship's tier?
No. Times.
Shouldn't be 17 times the ship's tier. That's impossible to roll.
DC is equal to 15 plus 2 times your ship's
Jacob,
times
whatever you
is
roll
two
the natural
times
20 on, the
Larry's
answer is
ship
no.
plus 15.
Just an attack roll at your forward arc.
I'm
with
shooting
the
him.
Lasers.
He's not shooting us yet. It's not his turn. He might be dead by the end of it.
Thank you.
Natural 20 to his face, too.
The shooting happens at the same time.
Well, he takes a natural 20 to his starboard side as well.
All right.
And that is also 7 points of damage. And a 25 on the die, on the D100.
All right. So, and he's go ahead and shoot for the missiles.
As
And
requested,
missiles
Captain,
again
I have
miss.
hit the target.
As you're saying that, your ship just rocks as it hits for 5 damage on your forward arc. And would one of you guys like to roll the D100?
For us?
Yeah, just for your own
I'll
choice.
do it.
Go for it. Hey, what did we glitch on him with the 25?
This is the Kenny is rolling for the critical effect on your ship. Why don't you go ahead and roll for the critical effect on his ship?
I did. It was a 25.
25 critical. Sensors.
What is that effect?
Basically, they're science officer actions.
So nothing useful. We need to target their life support systems.
So go ahead. And you said 90 for you guys? No, you didn't. That was 90 was the last time. What'd you say?
4-3.
Yeah, 43.
All right. Let me put a glitch on his sensors real quick. 43 is weapons array.
Hey, well, we're not really using them.
Hey, I just hit him with a nat 20. Speak for yourself.
Okay, you're doing good.
So
We
your
take a
weapons
negative 2 to
array
hit.
is now glitched. You now have a
and-
-2 to attack rolls, essentially.
How do we fix that? Is that an engineering check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be an engineering check. You'll do repairs to it. And the engineer can also hold a system together temporarily or patch or hold something together for his engineering check to counteract it temporarily.
Over the comms, I'll say, forward shield is down. Weapon systems have taken a hit.
Hey, how's a boy, you?
Yeah.
Gotta fix that.
Back to engineering phase. Go ahead and roll the piloting while we're waiting on him to do his engineering.
Hey, big numbers.
He actually beats you on the piloting check, so you will go first after, or we can do it at the same time while we're deciding engineering.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm checking to see if there's something I can do to that real fast.
You can hold it together, which makes it counteracts the effects while you're holding it together for that turn.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Same check as all your other engineering checks.
Did his hull seem to take any damage from that hit, by the way, that I gave him with 7 damage?
To his forward arc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took. Wait a minute. Check the damage threshold real quick.
Boo.
I'm gonna say yes because I'm just trying to move this forward for now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm guessing 16 definitely missed or failed.
You are not able to hold it together. You are trying to, just patch stuff through, get it working, but you're not able to do it quick enough this time around. So go ahead and start your movement. Jump start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm a flip and burn.
Hey, would you like to just an idea, right? Just an idea. You could do that like defensive flying thing where even if you fail the check, like nothing happens, but if you succeed the check, we get a +2 or +4 to our AC.
Evade.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, fine.
That sounds like fun.
The 20.
So is that where you're ending up?
No, I haven't moved. I'm trying to see if I get the.
I can't hear you. Jumpstart.
Yeah, you're
muted.
We lost your audio.
Trying to see if I get the evade thing.
20.
DC is 10 + 2 times starship level,
Starship level is 4.
so 18 is total DC. So
Yeah. So you can't evade. So you have half. Was it half speed or?
no, you get full speed.
All right. So you just have to. Do you see the maneuver that it takes?
The ship moves up to its speed and can turn as normal, but gains a +2 circumstance bonus to AC and TL until the
Okay.
start of the next turn. To perform the stunt, you must see a piloting check, DC 10 + 2 times your starfinder level or your starship level. If you fail, the starship moves as normal.
All right. Right. So that's where you're gonna end your movement.
Yep.
1, 2. No. He was. Let me reword. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. staring right down your nose, and go ahead and start up that gunnery phase.
Cassie doing anything this turn?
Yes.
Before I roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going for you, 3-0.
Are you intimidating me again? I feel singled out.
No, I am not intimidating you. I think I can only do that or demand.
You can demand as much as you want. Problem is, if you do it against NPCs, it can lead to negative consequences.
Yeah, but he's not an NPC.
Also, I'm used to being yelled at in stressful situations. I work with Terry.
That's true. You know what? Why not? I will demand a stellar performance again. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
What was it? Intimidate?
You better shoot well, or what's the name of the rock?
No, I need to know what Cassie says.
Carl.
I really do. This will determine my response.
Okay. Carl will not accept any more failure.
Understood, Captain. So that's a 20.
At this point, I'm questioning.
Hey, your ship is in the same space as one of those little floating rocks. Does that have
You
any
had to make a
effect?
check for it for ending his space there. It's small. It's mostly just small debris.
So I get what, a
it couldn't
+2
end
to
its
hit?
space in the big one, but it can't. Those small ones are just kind of set dressing for the most part.
I get a what? A +2 to hit, Cassie?
Yeah. No. +4 bonus to one specific
How
check.
about a 25 to hit? Minus the 2 from the glitch makes it a 23 to hit.
Oh, I can grant this bonus only once per combat.
Oh, well, you can do it to Terry then. In which case, mine would be.
No, I can grant it once. So before it failed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have the bonus this
So,
time. I just can't.
23 total.
All right. So, Terry, would you also like to make an attack? You're both hitting.
You mean that other 20?
21 total.
As you're
and
all
then-
firing, you see a laser shoot right beside your hull, missing you. Take a breath with it. Fire. It explodes across the front of their ship. What's the total damage?
8, looks like.
8 damage?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, what's the what's the dice that you roll for your dual focus rifle? Because you should be
2d4.
rolling. Okay, it's the same then.
Yeah, that's why I'm just
And
literally
as
using the dual focus
the-
rifle. It's all the same stats.
The debris, shooting through the debris that you see that is littering in front of it, they'd lost chunks of armor. A missile starts shooting straight at your nose. For a, what was that? Let me add that up before. A 19 to hit against TL.
No, misses.
I'm looking at your stats right now. Your TL.
No, it misses. I don't care what the stats say. The stats are wrong.
So let me go ahead and what's the damage on that missile? Okay. Hold up.
And he's got rocket pods. Can we steal his rocket pods? After we kill him?
Ooh. Oh, dang. Well, it's a good thing for you that is his last missile out of that he has loaded in his pods, because if he had any more to hit you with, that would be a bad day.
Damage?
Let me roll. Let me double check that number. Yeah, that seems like a very big number for a low level thing. I'm gonna double check that in the book, because that seems too big. But maybe it's just his one big.
What, it's supposed to be 2d10 worth of damage?
Nope.
D100?
No, that would just be stupid.
10d6?
Like it's still somewhat reasonable. It's just a big boom boom.
32d4.
Wizard go
Kinda.
fireball.
Where's the weapon?
66.
Okay, high explosive missile launcher, 4d8. It is correct.
Oh, we're dead. We have 10 hull points.
What?
You should have more than 10 hull points.
50 hull points.
Oh, 50.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say.
Never mind. I got really scared for a second. You're right.
Why'd you think you had 10 hull points? What were you looking
I don't know. Well, we have 20 now.
What do you mean you have 20? That rolled a 30.
Yeah, out less 50 makes 20
Oh, yeah, 20. I thought you said, yeah, 20 hull points.
left. Big hit.
You just took a heavy hit across your nose, crumpling the nose of your ship in, and you start seeing, like, there's a few lights flashing, and you notice a hissing sound in the cabin.
Does he look like heavily damaged?
He looks pretty messed up. Like, he's flying. Not sure how much longer he will be, but he is.
If I have my say about it, not much longer at all, because I'm going to blow his face off.
Mutually assured destruction. Keep firing.
All right, let's shoot this loser. Come on.
All right, engineering, and go ahead and roll your piloting checks. Yeah, no, he's going first. What was the engineering check for? Kenny, you're muted.
To hold it together. I need an 18 though, so
Yeah, that is another fail. All right, then. So he is going to go ahead and start. Actually, there.
You guys want to do something stupid?
Absolutely. Can we ram him?
We can, in fact, ram him.
I would love to ram this loser.
He's just going to start turning and burning.
Hey,
This guy looks like he's trying to get out of here.
I'd like to ram him as he, like, flies in front of us.
Where's the... Let me pull up the... I thought you had to have, like, a ramming prow to do, like, ramming.
No, it's a stunt, I think, or a
You have to
maneuver.
have a ramming prow to drive your car into a wall? No.
Yeah, but it could also damage you,
I
so...
don't care.
I care. EO might not. He breathes in space.
Yeah, I'm just saying, without a prow, you'll do, like, equal damage to both of you.
Let's hope he is less.
If you would like to, that is fully up to you.
Hold on, there are rules for this.
I did not see them.
Flip, burn, fly
I was trying to look around.
Speed, gunnery check, attacking, and replace damage.
I'm locking down engineering.
No, it's okay, guys. We don't need to do that. Let's not do that.
If you ask the captain about it, the captain's gonna say no. That's dumb.
That's why we don't have to.
See, I'm questioning at this point if Cassie is the captain or if Harak is the captain and she's just the
Carl
interpreter.
is absolutely the captain.
Carl is very much the captain.
We take orders from a rock with
No.
googly eyes.
Kind of like the queen. No one really cares what she has to say. She's just there.
Honestly, I don't know why you're even questioning who the captain is, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious to the group.
Ramming speed, stunt, Starship Operations Manual,
No,
page
we're not doing-
17.
I already looked at. We're not.
Okay.
Right, so go ahead and make your movement,
Yeah,
though.
that's a lot of damage.
Page what, though? 17? Because I'm going to look at it anyway.
Yeah, it's the damage is 1d4 times half your starship's
Speed.
speed, plus an additional 1d4 damage times a value based on your starship size. So it'd be 1d4 times 2 plus 1d4 times.
And then we take half that much damage.
Okay.
To our forward quadrant, which, by the way,
It's pretty messed up.
guys, we really should get a ramming prow so that we can just run fools over.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, look, booty. Good thing I'm a booty warrior.
You have no booty. You are a warrior with 0 booty.
No, I'm after the booty.
Ah.
I'm on a quest for
Correct.
ye booty.
You have no booty, so you quest for it.
Is the captain doing anything?
Yes, the captain is doing some more encouraging. Yay!
She just wants to give it a love
Just
tap.
throws the rock. Love tap.
Understood, Captain Carl.
All right, I'll tap
Nope.
that.
Too far.
Oh my god.
Just pulls out a rock and a hammer and hits the rock.
Wait, hold up. What am I rolling? A D20? I already.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I thought if she was rolling just a straight D20, it was DC 10.
No, it's
If
10.
you succeed at a DC 10 check using the same skill.
It's
aid
diplomacy, isn't it?
Hang on. Aid is 133.
You're looking for encourage. Hold on.
DC check using the same skill. Does that not mean using the same skill as what the?
No, he's looking
Okay,
at the
so
aid. He's
another
not looking
GM
at the captain actions. Crew actions.
Do so you skill
Captain.
check before the creature. And if you succeed at a DC 10 check, the creature gains a 2+ bonus.
Okay, yeah.
So you can use the skill stuff with it. It's just it's a DC 10.
Well,
And
technically,
so
the
since we're
attack roll
shooting,
is
it
not
would
a
be
skill.
Dex.
It's not that Dex
Mm.
is a score, not necessarily a skill though. A skill is like. Yeah, like if you were
So it'd be like
still running the
diplomacy.
computer system, she could also run like a
Computer
check. But if it's
Gotcha.
just a regular dexterity or something like this is, it would have to be that
Okay.
diplomacy.
So the answer is no. But I am shooting. 9.
No.
Up to you, Terry. Blast him out the sky. You got this, bro.
Can I do full attacks with this
There
cannon?
is some gunnery actions that you
Only if you have multiple weapons hooked up to the same thing, and you don't because I took control.
Until I remove them so that we can miss twice instead of just missing once.
You know, we're increasing our odds.
With a nat 1.
Guys, it's been a good run. I'll see you
That's
next
all.
month
Fire at
with
will
maybe-
is a push action. You can fire any 2 starship weapons regardless of arc. Each attack is made at a -4 penalty. He can shoot both of you guys' guns at a -4
Sure,
penalty.
go
if
ahead
he
and
uses-
shoot mine at a
if he
-4.
uses a resolve point.
Wait, could both of them shoot both of their guns?
If they use this action.
Spend all your
Abso-freaking-lutely. So that's a nat 1 for the first roll. And let's just come over here. Fire. -4. That's going to miss 2.
You are saturating the space with fire, that's for sure.
Guys, it's fine. We'll complete this next week because we're not winning this week. It's fine.
So back up.
Why did we think it was a good idea to go back into space?
Because you got high off of ship upgrades.
We need to upgrade our weapons platforms or something.
Or
I was
your
gonna say, what
computers.
upgrades?
Yeah.
I do not feel these upgrades. My ship toilet did not get any bigger.
Yeah, you can recharge batteries though for weapons for free now on your ship.
I still cramped when I'm going to the restroom, though. It's still not worth it.
Neither is buying a giant toilet.
Right. They rolled a 16 on their piloting. It is engineering phase again.
Okay, I'm going to.
So I'm sure you want to go ahead and roll a piloting while he's doing that.
I actually wanted to try and patch.
It's like,
Trying what now?
Patch. You can patch a system to reduce the effects of a critical damage condition. The number of actions and the DC of engineering check requires to patch the system depends on how badly the system is damaged, as indicated on table the table on page 324.
So it's just glitched. So it is your starship's tier times 2 plus 10, just your regular check, the 18.
Oh, please. Hey.
Hey,
You patched the gunnery systems.
can you soup them up to make them better?
Well, he already did his action this turn.
Yeah.
So piloting. He definitely rolled lower. He is going to start moving.
I have a dumb question.
What is said dumb question?
So in theory, right, if I could get on the outside of the ship, I could cast supercharged weapons on one of the guns, right?
I love it. That's
You would
so
like to
good.
try that. Honestly, I would let it happen.
That's so
But
good.
there are going to be some hefty checks involved, especially since this thing is maneuvering.
That's
I don't have
awesome.
any spell slots, but like in theory, I could just make it so our guns do like, I don't know, an additional 68 damage.
That's
Or
just
80 or whatever.
ridiculous.
I actually do have a question about engineering actions.
Yes.
So, on the part where under that it says, as an engineer, you can take any of the following actions depending on your ranks in the engineering skill. These actions can be taken only during the engineering phase, unless otherwise noted. Each action can be performed only once per round. Oh wait, never mind.
If you
Never
have
mind.
multiple engineers, you can
Yeah.
do multiple things in the
Okay.
engineering phase.
Don't you love
I'm-
it when you ask a question and then read your thing out loud?
Ah.
It makes total sense.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
I am going to pick up an assistant for me.
You're just going to hire somebody to be an engineering assistant?
I'm just gonna
Nope.
hire a pilot so I can like,
Just sit on the outside of the ship?
yeah, just keep buffing the guns.
I'm just like imagining this little rat person literally riding the gun of a ship in a spacesuit, laughing maniacally,
Wow.
like
Well, what happens when a missile comes and hits that quadrant of the ship?
then it's like
Nothing.
R2D2 and his buddies in that
Meow.
first fight
I'm
of
pretty sure the missile only does damage to the ship.
You're standing on the outside of the ship, and there's a
Legendary
boom
State
boom.
Also does damage to people standing on the outside of the ship? No.
Because nobody expected that. But here, you're making me have to make rules because you're coming up with ideas.
Then I'll just go, you know, I don't know, there's a turret. I'll just go to the turret and touch the inside of it. Boom. It's been touched.
there could be a maintenance hatch directly to the main cannon.
You could install some sort of hatch by it, too, like Terry said.
Let's absolutely do that.
Yeah. A direct maintenance hatch directly to the main cannon.
Yes, absolutely. And it literally just has a little seat that Jumpstart sits in, and he can just touch it every turn.
Sit in the seat with a lever, pull the lever, airlock pops open, chair pops up, touch, put lever back down.
Yes, absolutely, we're doing this.
I just need a portal that can appear above the gun, and I can just like stick my hand through while I'm piloting.
No, so I'm assuming at least part of the gun sits inside of the hull, even if the outer hull. So we just put a seat right there for Jumpstart. And a little spot to sit.
I've got a great idea.
V2, it's called Start Blasting. But I'm going to wait and see if the captain does anything if Captain Carl does anything before I start shooting.
El McShooter shoots.
Captain Carl has more offers of encouragement.
I get the
So-
feeling his offers are encouragement. Are you just like using telekinetic hand to pick him up and smack us in the back of the
It
head with
is-
him a little bit?
So,
Specifically me. Like 3-0 is getting pinked.
Actually, telekinetic hand is just gonna come sit Carl on your shoulder as a good luck charm.
Hello, Carl.
All right, I'm gonna try diplomacy this time.
Nope.
Well, no,
Bollocks.
that's my thought.
You only have one rank in diplomacy?
No, that was a +6. She rolled a 2.
yeah.
2 ability, 1 class, and 1 rank. Did you ever spend your
She did.
upgrade points, by the way?
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Cool, just checking.
Oh, excuse me.
It said I could, it said I can only put one rank per.
Yeah,
Level, though,
you
in
can
each
put
one.
3 ranks in a thing right now because we're level 3.
Shoot your guns.
Yep, shooting. That's an 8. Doesn't work. Oh wait, I'm doing full attack. Sorry.
Cannon
Roll
go.
again.
That's a 19 and a 4.
I hit. And let's see here, 2d4.
So I'm gonna assume that's a hit,
damage.
even at
That's
a -4 for a 21.
Yeah.
Cool. I do 4 damage to his butt.
What's You guys are gonna hate me.
What?
He's got 1 whole point.
Terry, did you do a full attack?
Terry didn't roll
Uh,
a second.
I
Oh.
did do a full attack, but you know, if the
Did you
DM
just-
allows it, I can take a -4 to that, still hit them, and just use a resolve point.
Well, that's what I meant by full attack. Like shoot twice.
Oh, no, I did not.
You should do that
Oh.
because that's what I'm doing.
Let me just arbitrarily deduct that resolve point real quick, and then
So because your first one missed and then your second one hit.
My first one missed and my second one hit. Yes. Terry's first one hit. Terry, if you miss, I swear to Guad. The band. Guad?
the Guad.
No, Guar. That's her name. Guar. I swear to
I was
Guar.
gonna say,
The Guar. All right. Well, let's just see how well this goes.
Roll that attack roll.
Natural 20. That's a 17.
That hits. As you think it's not gonna work, and it's about, you actually see the energy field start to build up around the outside that you recognize as a jump, and Terry's like, "No!" and just pushes forward. Actually, jumps over after he shoots and grabs yours because it had a it was alternating fire, and yours had enough time to get ready to shoot again, and actually slaps down the button to fire, and boom. Boom. Ship splits in half and starts
Wait,
drifting.
splits in half?
You hit, it goes in, it seems to hit something critical that blows up and breaks the 2 halves apart.
So I do just want to point out in the rules, unless we do like stupid amounts of damage over top, it does not actually destroy the ship.
It was flavor.
Okay.
I don't
I
like
just
this
want to steal
flavor.
their ship, okay? I want to steal their ship. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wanted a smuggling ship.
It's not necessarily a smuggling, it's just one that's commonly used for smuggling ships.
Exactly.
It's better than ours.
You're a smuggling ship.
I'll make it a smuggling ship. I'm a smuggler.
Yes. Drops $1,000 on upgrading this car. Ooh, look, that guy wrecked. I'm gonna take his piece of junk.
We can actually just take our modules and throw it onto that ship.
Basically, if I don't do something like this, you'll just have like 30 ships and sell all the parts and have a level 20 ship by the time you're level 5.
That
Yes.
doesn't sound like a
Wow,
problem.
I'm gonna sell all the parts.
That would actually be
I'd
very.
like to just like weld that ship
Death
to our
metal.
ship.
I have to have some level of balance, okay?
No. We're welding
Your
that
ship is already over leveled and you're
Oh.
gonna get more
No,
scrap.
So you're breaking the rules so we can't have
ship
fun?
to our ship.
That sounds lame.
Can I throw something out there? That would actually be very bad for us to get a level 20 ship at this level because a lot of these things are DC, whatever times your ship's tier.
That's true. We would literally be able to do nothing.
True.
Yeah.
Oh no, we wouldn't be able to do much to fix it, but we can always hire a crew.
Yes,
And
but-
plus the things that we would be
but-
fighting,
but-
assuming our DM doesn't
think
just
of
throw
it.
us into like
Think of
a
it.
massive war that outclasses our actual
If we're a
level.
level 20 ship, we could just be like, oh yes, we ram Absalom Station, and it loses. We'll just ram everything.
We gotta go put a ram prow on this thing first.
The majority of things that we would fight, assuming our DM doesn't just scale everything to us,
This
would be pushovers, and it would be
This
hilarious.
would be like legitimately having a World War II battleship, and you're fighting like Spartan triremes.
Yeah, but you angry a group of like soldiers while you're in their ship by destroying a bunch of their people. The rest of their people come after you, but while you're on ground, on foot, away from your ship.
So we never leave the ship.
We are space pirates.
See, I was just
Part
thinking,
of the crew.
I was just thinking, grab the ship and use it as like a trade vessel, like smuggling, moving stuff, and use the
Anyhow,
bucket to
Look,
protect
all
us.
I know is that we are hardcore looting this thing.
All we have to do is go by a planet, order some drift dash. They show up, give us the food. I never have to leave. the ship.
Drift dash, I love it.
also, you blew it up while it was drawing energy from the drift to jump. You shot
That
it.
does make sense.
It's a good thing that we shut that down in time.
Yeah, it was drawing energy. Its whole next turn, it was going to do nothing but draw energy, and if you didn't kill it by the end of its next turn, it would have been gone.
Cool. Let's loot this thing.
For the drift drive that we don't have.
That, yes.
The drift dive you shot while it was charging and went kablooey.
Oh no! We shot the ship and not the drift drive. It totally is fine. Or at
We
least
cut the power to it. We did not destroy the drift drive. Yes, let us loot a drift drive.
I'm just gonna assume.
Should I explain? I've explained it before, but drift jump mechanics
Something to do with your mom, I think.
and something to do with your mom and how she blows up all the time too.
Broskies.
All right. So it is 9:56.
So, do we want to go ahead and loot, or would you guys like to pick this up next time?
Let's loot it next week.
That sounds great.
Awesome.
That way we can spend lots of time convincing you of things so you don't know what you should do.
No one's gonna be here next week.
Next week's
Or
not
even
Christmas.
after. I know. And
Oh, this is
we'll see
true.
you in 3 months to loot this ship.
Are
see
people
you-
going to be out of town next week?
I know we're traveling,
Yeah, we're traveling.
and then the week after that we're traveling.
We should loot
Okay.
the ship tonight.
Okay, let's loot the ship real quick. Like, let's do an expedited. What do we need to roll?
Are you? So you're getting out and like
Yes.
pulling over to it?
We did set up a harpoon gun in the back. We did set up carabiners and cables. We can take our time with it. I would like to take 20 if we can.
It's taking 20. It can be done. It is a dangerous environment, though. So it doesn't mean like it's going to be the max it could be. It's going to be interesting. Because if you're in a dangerous environment, taking 20 is hard, but it's not like imminently dangerous. It's going to be weird. It's like a halfway
Weird.
yes, halfway no.
Look,
Well,
can
we
we
took
hook
one
it up
person
with the
to-
harpoon gun that I built? Use the carabiners and rigs that we also built so that we're not drifting off into space.
Yeah, essentially. Only 2 of you can go out to loot, though.
It's
Me being
only
one of them.
2 of us have space suits.
Well, only 1 of you has spacesuits.
The other one doesn't need one.
I have a stasis bubble.
You do have a stasis bubble.
Wasn't that a limited number of uses though? Or is that
No, that's a spell.
Oh.
So how long does that spell last?
Probably not nearly long enough.
Guys,
Yeah, see,
stasis bubble was the best thing we ever got.
I want to say it's like 15 minutes, maybe.
Hang on, I'm looking it up. Where is that? Life bubble. Badoop. Pop that in the chat.
Duration 3 days.
Yeah, I think I'll be good.
All right, so you guys can go out and start making your engineering checks to start looting.
Yeah.
Wow, that spell is amazing.
Yeah. 3 days.
I can totally just chill out in space for a while.
So what do we need to roll, or do we just get stuff since we're taking our time with this one?
I'll just go ahead and get roll me a D100.
I'll do it. $96. It's either really, really good or absolutely abysmal.
Isn't that every roll though?
No, because if you get like a 25 or like a 50, it's like, okay, that's middle of the road. It doesn't matter whether highs or lows are bad.
50's bad.
I mean, possibly,
Like,
but
what-
let's
what
face
if-
it,
what if anywhere
usually...
from 25 to 75 is bad? Right, that-
Well,
that's
you know,
average.
if you want to make it more complicated, sure. But usually whenever a D100 roll is called forward, unless it's off of a table, it's like either highs are good or lows are good. And it's just up to the DM at that
Obviously,
point.
you haven't collected enough data yet to know that.
As DM, most of the time I call for a D100 rolls. That's what it is.
All right, so
That's like saying, "Oh, I'm the owner of Toyota, so Toyota cars are safe."
If you make them safe,
all right.
it's your
First part of
responsibility.
the salvaging, you get 279 UBPs, not build points, UBPs.
Oops.
And
Let's
go
put those
ahead.
in the ship inventory. Okay.
And that's actually a really good roll. 6 BPs.
Ooh.
Oh, yay, we got
I'm gonna
To get all
I'm
of
gonna
this
add
stuff,
6 blood pressures.
it is going to
into
take
here.
you about 2 days of salvaging with just 3 people.
How many UBPs?
All right, we have 6
It's
blood
actually-
pressures
it's
with
actually all 5 of us because the lifeboat
yes,
works for 3.
because her thing gives it to 3. Jumpstart has a spacesuit, and I don't need one.
Okay.
600 UBPs.
No, UBPs is 279.
Oh.
Build points was 6 build points. And a drift engine?
No drift.
Okay. Oh shoot, guys! You know what I
Arts
should have been
drift
doing?
engine?
You know what I should have been doing over the course of our downtime? I should have been rebuilding our little flying robot dog that I collected. I forgot we had him.
We have 3 of them.
Yes, and I need to cobble them all together into one functional one.
The
Yeah.
gun drone?
Yes,
How'd you get robot dog out of gun drone?
Because we talked
it's gonna
about
be
it,
more
how it's going to
fun.
work, and he's going to call it together, but it's going to be super limited in its function, and we decided
For
he
now.
could have a butler droid.
Until I strap a gun to it, but that's later.
I remember a while back you started deconstructing them. You started the process.
Yeah. Hey, question.
Answer.
How big is our ship? What is the size category?
Small.
Small is 2, so 4. Hey, a drift engine would be 4 build points, which we could totally afford.
You can also buy better armor
We could buy better armor,
and shields.
Or have a drift engine.
or have a
better
drift engine,
weapons.
or hear me out. Hear me out. We for 3 build points, we could get a computer that allows us to add 3+1s to different checks in combat, so we could, shoot better.
That too.
But we have time to discuss this.
Or
So-
missile pods, possibly. I don't know how much those cost.
Did the missile pod get blown up?
No, but I'm saying you could buy some probably.
Did the missile pod get blown up?
Missile pod is no more.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Question.
All right.
So how many build points is our entire ship worth currently?
Let me pull up. I had it calculated up. It was like, no, you're not at level 4. You're at level 5. Because you're at 137. And I already put in the HP increase to your ship.
So what's
no,
our
your
worth in
calculations
build
wrong. Your
points?
calculation should have been higher.
For what?
Your difficulty on stuff, because no, you're technically at. When I told you, I was wrong. I just looked at the scale again. You shouldn't be a level 4 ship. It's a level 5 ship you already have. I told you, you guys are over leveled on your ship already.
Okay. So we need 55 build points, guys,
To do what?
to build a Nova Ram.
Sounds
It
awesome.
is a weapon that shoots 20 hexes in a straight line and does 66 times 10 damage.
Oh.
Agreed. However,
Yep.
for now, I think we should sign off and go to bed because I have to be up early in the morning.
Right. We will see you guys here whenever the next time that we're on is, hopefully soon. Who knows? Maybe the next time we'll be on 5e, but whenever the next time is, we'll see you there, and the void awaits.